What's up, guys? Stein back with another video. I'll be talking about staying busy in this video. You need to stay busy at every possible moment in your day. You need to be working. You need to be working out in the gym. You need to be doing your cardio. You need to be reading books. You need to be meditating. You need to be doing something productive with your time. You need to be occupying, hanging out with friends. Like every second of your day needs to be occupied, needs to be spent doing something, like occupying your time with things that taking up your time constructively. Because if you have a bunch of free time, what ends up happening is you're not really getting anything done, and the time is just kind of going by and it's going on and on, you're not really getting anything done. But if you have a schedule of, I'm going to do this and this and this and this, sooner you know it, the time is going by. It's just going and going and going, and everything is in your favor. And the reason why that everything is in your favor is because you are being constructive with your time. You're doing this, you're doing productive activities. That's the most important thing. For you to be living a good life is to be doing like good things with your time. Are you working out in the gym? Okay, this is really good. Are you listening to podcasts, audiobooks, something you can learn information from? Okay, good. Are you meditating? Are you just kind of like focusing on your breath? Are you like actually like relaxing? Are you not relaxing? Are you like focusing intentionally on your breath? Are you doing the little things right? You're drinking enough water. There's just so much things that must be done, and this is why I talk about planning your day and doing constructive things with your time by, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to do this, and like check it off as you do it, because as soon as once you check these things off, good things start to happen in your life. You start to be more constructive with your time, and you say to yourself, I did this much today and I'm proud of myself for getting this amount of stuff done, even though I was tired, even though I was exhausted. Like, I've kind of made it a rule. I basically told myself, I'm going to go to bed when I'm tired. Like at the end, if I yawn one time at night, that's going to bed right then, because I know I have to wake up early in the morning. So it's going to be no good for me to sit on my phone. It's going to be no good for me to keep reading. Like, all these things are just mundane, boring activities that will get you nowhere unless you're using your time constructively, and unless you are doing the right tasks every day. So if you are doing the right tasks, you're going to be using your time constructively. Your new ideas are going to start popping up. That's another important thing. You'll have these good ideas that'll come, and how they're going to come will be a lot different than what you're normally doing. Because if you think about it, the normal person is just a dopamine addict. It's just like, dopamine, and it's like, it's not necessarily the route that is going to get you into the door, for say, of where you're actually trying to head to. Because if you're just simply dopamine, what you need to do is go in a dopamine detox. I've heard this. Actually, I just heard this on a podcast today. It's like literally just all you do, and I talked about this in yesterday's video, I believe. Everything you do must be work. You must be either, working, making money. You must be working out. You must be doing cardio. Everything you do must be a delayed gratification exercise. Nothing you do must be instant gratification. Nothing you do must taste good food. Nothing you do must drink alcohol. Nothing you do must, listen to music. And I count that as instant gratification, by the way. Some people may not count that. I count that as that. If you simply operate your life like this, your life will be so much better, because everything you do is work, and you're in a dopamine detox state. There's no social media here. I didn't include that. You're not, like, you must just go down and you must just put in work at everything you do. And it's going to be extremely, extremely hard. Right now, for example, I don't feel very good right now. I wouldn't say I feel bad, but I don't feel good either. But I know that I'm going to continue to put in the work, because I know that that's what must be done. And it's literally like not an option of of doing these things or not. I know that I have to work. I know I must work out, whether I feel like it or not. I know I must eat the right foods, whether I feel like it or not. I know I must drink a lot of water, whether I feel like it or not. I know I must read 10 pages of book. I must learn something new every single day, whether I feel like it or not. And I must do as much as humanly possible until it's time to go to bed. And when I've done that, I will know that I've lived a good day in my heart, and I know that I did as much as I possibly could, because we're all here on earth and we're all going to die, and we must look at every single day as if it's our last, because we never do know when our last will be. So if we look at a situation like this, then we will know that we did everything we could, and that's the most important thing on planet Earth. I remember John Wooden said in his book, he said, if you could do as much as you possibly humanly can at the end of the day, like you know you did as much as you possibly could, that's what's most important. He says that is you do your absolute best, and if in your heart you know you did your absolute best, then you're going to be okay. A lot of people don't actually do their absolute best, and I can even say it myself, some things that I don't do my absolute best at, and the most important thing is to be honest with yourself and say, did I actually do my absolute best? Because you're the only person that you look in the mirror that knows if you did your absolute best, if you did everything you possibly could at the end of the day, and what I'm talking about is like humanly possible. We're not out here trying to run marathons 24/7. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. And I realize sleep is a very, very, very important thing in order to recover, in order to grow, in order to do things. And I know that that's really what it takes. It takes a lot of discipline, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of sacrifice, it takes a lot of, you're not out here partying every single day. Like, there's just trade-offs you have to make if you want to live a good life. You have to trade off, I'm going to work all the time, and I'm not going to engage in any intergratification exercise. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to become a better human being. I'm going to learn every single day, like no matter what. I'm going to try to learn as much as I possibly can every single day. I'm going to work as hard as I possibly can every single day, on myself. I'm going to work every single day as hard as I possibly can on myself. I'm going to meditate, I'm going to journal, I'm going to read, I'm going to work out. I'm going to work out as hard as I possibly can. I'm going to listen to podcasts. I'm going to do as much as I possibly can. And if you simply repeat this process day after day after day after day after day, you will look up at your life and realize how much you've accomplished because of how much work that you've put in, because you know in your heart that you actually put in that much work. So it's very important that you do these things on a day-to-day basis. You don't get your life carried away. You don't look at your life and say, where did my life go? I partied every single weekend in my 20s. Why did I do that? And you regret it. So that's what we're looking at right there. And that is the video for today. So like the video, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.